Driver Squad, what's good? YouTube, what's going on? I'm up, can't go to sleep. Went to sleep around 12. It's it's about 7:35 Eastern time. I'm used to Central time right now. But if you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button. Make sure you click the bell. Just got done brushing my teeth or whatnot. And I just was like, man, let me go on and give Driver Squad an update and YouTube an update. What it's like being on the road, being 21, having your CDL, just being, man, out there on the road by yourself, just handling your business. This is my view right now. Very beautiful, a very beautiful sight right now. So I'm just here to let y'all know what it's like being a truck driver. So first thing first that I had to get used to was, I don't know, this is gonna be random, but at the same time, I really don't have no order in this video, so please bear with me, as they say, bear with me. I'm gonna be scrambling, going back and forth, but let me get to the point. Let me stop holding y'all back. So what I had to learn about being a truck driver was understanding that you are the captain at all times. You have to be aware of every situation at all times. You get tired, you are free to pull over, rest, stretch your legs. And you know, one of those pride things when you just driving the car where you know you can make it and you try to stretch it. Being a truck driver, a smart truck driver at that. You get tired, pull over, stretch, go use the restroom, do what you gotta do so your body can wake up a little bit so you can make that next hour and a half drive instead of just trying to push it all the way through and ruin your chances of a whole different path that you don't want to take, because you have to deal with the consequences of, instead of pulling over to naturally wake yourself up, you want to force it and you got even more sleepy. So that's one thing I had to learn. Another thing I had to learn was eating so much fast food and just sitting down and driving, you accumulate so much fat to certain areas where it's hard to work off because you driving so much. So you gain weight easier because you're not as active, which is obvious, but that's something that I had to learn. I also had to adjust my mind to eating healthy. So now that I have the mindset of eating healthy, eating right, trying to make sure I put the right nutrition in my body and a lot of water in my body. I do that a lot more now. I normally eat bananas, pineapples, and watermelon. I just started eating mangoes and cantaloupe. I also eat grapes too, but that's something that I had to get used to, and just eating in the morning to make sure that that's how I gain all my energy for through the day. That's how I gain all the energy through the day. Another thing that I had to get used to was backing up everywhere. Like, even though I understand that backing up is mandatory, but I didn't realize the art of backing up until I've been doing it for almost a year now. And it's so dope to understand the art of backing up a trailer. Anywhere you can back up, you can turn your truck in so many different ways. It's like you can pull up in a small lot, and it might be small, but if you understand the concept of how you need to position yourself, you can fit into almost any place that you need to get to. It might be weird, you might be offset backing. It's like, say if I'm backing you in the car on the driver's side and you can see the back of, you can see your left hand, you can see your left trailer go backing in the dock. An offset, well, a blind side backing, it's on your right side because you really can't see your right trailer. But if you use your right mirror, get out, go check, and do all that, it's so much easier. And instead of just being, what would they say? What is that word? Instead of just being hard headed and not using your mirrors or getting out, you're putting yourself in a worse predicament. Or if you know you have enough room and you just use your mirrors all the way through, you'll be able to wiggle your way into the dock with no problem. What's another thing that I had to learn? I didn't realize how important sleep was. Sleep is so much important. Like right now, even though that I'm home, I can't sleep because I normally be getting off around this time, then I'll be going to sleep. But it's impossible to turn where I'm at to nothing but darkness. But I know I'm gonna take a day nap, so I'm gonna be okay. And what's another thing that I had to learn with sleep? Oh, I had to stay on my phone. Even though you heard that get off your phone, you want to go to sleep. Now that I know that I got to get my sleep, I put my phone on mute and just go to sleep. It might take me a minute to go to sleep, but I just do it. What's another thing that I learned? That you think so much because you have nothing but opportunity to think. You battle your conscious and subconscious battle and trade thoughts, and it might drive you for a second because you always gonna be questioning yourself. But I guess it's just me. I think it's just me. Y'all probably can relate. Comment down if y'all can relate. Y'all probably do this on a day-to-day basis, and it's just not with truck driving. It's probably with whatever you do, or when you just daydreaming, or you just lost in the clouds. Your subconscious talk to your conscious, telling you or question your thoughts, so you can make sure that you're making the right choice for you, or whatever the situation you're dealing with. You question it, see what possibly can go wrong, what can possibly benefit you, and stuff like that. So I do that a lot. Well, I do that even more now. What else that I have learned? That I can wear the same pants every day, same shoes every day, and be okay. At first, I was not for that. I wanted new pants, new shoes. I needed if I was gonna be working every day, I needed a new pair of shoes, and I needed some pants just to fit the occasion for every day, because you never know what's up. But understanding that one pair of boots, one pair of pants will carry you for the whole time being gone. So I learned that I need to stop touching my face as much, because I'm always around sulfur with oil and stuff like that, and sulfur isn't diesel. So I'm trying to stop touching my face, but when you're so handsome and you got a beard, it's kind of hard. So I'll be trying not to touch my face. Hey, I just remember something. Hold on. Alright. What else have I learned so far? Stopping at truck stops. At first, I used to want to just drive all the way to the distribution center, but now excuse me. But now I stop at a truck stop and I'll sleep there. I understand that whoever planning my trip or how I'm about to work the next day. It doesn't matter where I stop, how far I stop. Another route or trip plan, whoever the planner is for the logs or the routes that I'm gonna take the next day, they're gonna accommodate the hours that you need to get there to pick up another trailer, and make sure that you have enough hours to put you on a load where you can run, then gain some hours if you're on recount. I'm gonna talk about that. And make sure that you getting the most of your minutes so you can get paid, because you're not gonna get no money if them reels are not rolling. Understanding recap. I really didn't understand recap. Recap is, say if Monday is your first day of working and you work 8 hours out of your 14 hours of working for the whole day, and 8 hours of driving, being on duty and stuff like that. And say when Sunday come around, you only have 4 hours left out of 70 hours for 7 days. So in those 4 hours, you can work until 8 o'clock, or you can work smaller loads where it's closer to midnight. So when soon as midnight hits, or whatever time you had started Monday, you automatically get those 8 hours added to your 70. So you no longer have 70 hours. Once you hit your 8th day of working, you start getting the hours that you worked from the previous week. Complicated, but once you get used to that concept of understanding that you gain hours over midnight, and then you able to just roll whatever you got with. You might not even work your 4 hours for that day, but it also accumulate each day. So the hours that you don't use, it carries over. So I had to learn that. What else I had to learn? I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to give y'all an update of what it's like being a 21-year-old driving trucks. That's all it. Since I got almost a year up under my belt, it's pretty dope. I remember talking about walking by faith and not by sight, leaving a regular pay job and wanting to go drive trucks, and now look how far we are. We made it. The journey has been real. I just want to say I appreciate y'all for commenting and everything that y'all do on my videos, liking. Everybody that has subscribed, thank y'all. It's dope. Everything is just coming along, and what's motivating me is, as long as I have life and my heart is still pumping, and I'm being grateful and I'm appreciative that God still allowed me to open my eyes each day. YouTube ain't stopping. Chaseway, we gonna keep going. We gonna keep going. So I just want y'all to have a good day. Whatever time y'all watching this, y'all seeing this, I just want to say thank y'all for clicking on the video. So I'm out this thing. I'll see y'all in another video. So peace.